Site planning and preparation is an integral part of a construction job. As with any other phase of a construction project, concrete work requires planning and preparation to be able to perform the work properly. Proper planning and preparation can make the concrete pour go smoothly and successfully. Here are some of the general things to consider when planning a concrete project. Are concrete ready-mix truck routes accessible, clear of obstructions, and capable of supporting the weight of the truck? Are there any overhead power lines that could interfere with concrete conveyance equipment, such as cranes and concrete pump booms? Are all tools, materials, and equipment used for the project available and placed in an area that makes them easily accessible when needed? The typical procedure for preparing a site for concrete placement normally begins with properly marking, clearing, grading, and/or excavating materials to a specific elevation. These workers are preparing for a concrete job. They are excavating any excess soil and preparing to grade the area in which the concrete will be placed to a specific elevation above sea level. The specific elevation is found on the project blueprints. When excavating, you have to consider the thickness of the concrete and the thickness of the subgrade material that will be used. For example, if project specifications call for 4 inches of compacted subgrade material under a 4-inch thick slab of concrete, the entire area within the form would be 8 inches below the top of the form. After compaction of the rough grade is complete, you need to apply subgrade material and flatten or grade it. In most cases, you will install material to whatever thickness the project prints specify. After the subgrade is installed, you also need to compact it. Typically, you would use a smooth drum roller or a large type vibratory plate. All of this work must be performed to aid in the prevention of cracks in the concrete. These cracks are due to improperly compacted subgrade. These types of cracks are preventable, and every measure should be taken to do so. An easy way to ensure that the forms are installed in the correct place and at the exact height is to install batter boards and string lines. Batter boards are placed at each corner of the building or slab. The placement of the batter boards is usually directly behind the surveyor's hubs, that represent the offset to the corners. With the use of a leveling instrument, these workers can determine the exact elevation of the first batter board and set the remaining batter boards at the same elevation. Once the batter boards are in, the workers will pull strings from batter board to batter board. They will use a plumb bob to align the strings directly above the corners of the slab. Now that the batter boards are up and the string lines are installed, they can be used as a guide for the top of the form. Planning and preparing for the job is crucial to the success of the project. That is why your site planning and preparation has to be a carefully thought-out process that is as solid as the concrete you are planning to place to ensure a successful concrete placement.